So I managed to get here today by the old log church in Schellsburg. It says it was built in 1806. That's when it was completed. And one of the more historic spots, the more haunted spots. A lot of old people from the Revolutionary War, the Civil War, you name it. A lot of people there buried here. There's even a Confederate soldier buried here. They say this is one of the more haunted spots. And I'm gonna see. This is kind of a weird setup here for the well. You know, put some old tombstones on it to make sure nobody messes with it. It does still work. We tried it out one time. It probably, I'd say, dates. It has to date back to this type of pump, the late 1800s, early 1900s, when they actually used this kind of pump. It wasn't just some novelty to have one. You can see the wooden boards in the structure. And I'm not exactly sure what that hole up there would have been an opening for, but I might be able to go inside. I think they closed it off for the year. I'm not positive. Just in case it's not. They're doing a lot of work here, it seems. They're putting in some sort of a structure to honor that. Some people here. So I'm going to go in and see if I can get in before it actually gets a lot of people in it. Yes, I can go in. You can see here in this type of church, though, it's got these old locks. The way the pew is set up, it's set up like the preacher would sit up on the top there, is like a wine glass. And they have a little notebook here you can sign, you know. Similar to a trail registry, actually, is what it kind of reminds you of. Pretty neat. They would lay the bodies out right there. And the preacher would do all this preaching up in this pulpit. It's like a wine glass, like I said. It's kind of a neat idea. It's, I believe, octagonal. And you go upstairs too. People would be up there too, and they would be listening to church service. Actually, right up, today's a Sunday, so it would be on a Sunday. And right here, up on those racks, is where you would have the, they'd put oil lamps or hang a lantern and put candles on these. They used to have along here, I love these steps real quick, I love these. They used to have on the wall a list of all the soldiers who were buried here that from the area that fought in all the different wars. And I came here with my father one time, and he's like, wow, you don't realize until you see all these different wars just how much history is in this place. Those people there appear to be leaving, so I picked a good time to come here. And I placed my Kindle there with the VOX on, so if there's any spirits in here, you can feel free to say anything, and the Kindle will pick it up. I'll show you the upstairs of this. So if you were in the 1800s, and presumably there was even more. This probably predates that. That's all they've documented. This is the upstairs of it. You know, the upstairs of this. Some clown put a Halloween mask here. It's really stupid. See, people have a sense of humor, but can you imagine sitting here all Sunday like you would right now today and be listening to the preacher speak? All these pews full of people on a hot summer day, no ventilation, and you would you'd be enjoying your time, but you'd be feeling very, very close to God, I imagine, in here. And this is a beautiful church. I know it's haunted, and I know there's a lot of spirits in here, and I feel like they're friends, so I just want to say, I hope you're having church right now. If you are, and I can't hear you, I apologize. That's not my intention. I have the deepest respect for you. I love you all. I love this old church. It's not very often I get to come in here. Usually they have it closed this time of year. I'm lucky today it's actually open. They appear to be putting something out front, maybe a monument, maybe they're redoing a stone. I'm not too sure, but there you go. And you can see too on the pulpit down there where you would have a list of names, the three pieces of a chain, the three brackets that form the Father, Son, Holy Ghost. And right there is where they lay the body, the casket, if they were having a funeral. So, flies like it in here too, apparently. So I'm trying to see if I can pick up any ghosts here. I don't see any, spirits I should say, not ghosts. Maybe we need a little bit of a hymn here. What should I sing? Anybody? I know you're in here. Church is surrounded by a cemetery of people that went here. There's got to be somebody. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better world away, Lord, in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home away, Lord, in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Well, they tell me of a home far away, oh Lord, in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Come on, anybody? Nothing. Well, they all must be in heaven, that's all I can say, because well, maybe I'm kind of paying a little bit of homage to them by singing in church on Sunday, and none of them are here. Kind of, maybe that does give you a little more faith, doesn't it? To know that, nobody's hanging out here waiting for the preacher on a Sunday in the afterlife. They're all up there with the Lord. And there you go. I like that better. I like that version, yes. Okay.